Eccoci qua. Welcome back. Fuoco emblema 3 case. Video di Facebook. Allora, dove eravamo rimasti? È passato un po' effettivamente dall'ultima run che ho fatto.
Part 1. White Clouds. Verdant Rain Moon. Tower of Black Winds. The ceaseless rains that satiate the verdant landscape of Fodlan are accompanied by fierce winds and mighty roars of thunder. This abundance of rain, sparkling as it falls against beams of emerging sunlight, is a constant reminder to the people of Fodlan that nature is ever wild and unpredictable. For when the rain finally does take pause, the clouds part and give way to a glorious rainbow.
Non so se devo alzare un po' il volume dell'elgato. Forse un pelino. Si sentiva poco effettivamente.
I have a new mission for you, Professor. I would like for you to take your students into Kingdom territory to...
They stole a hero's relic from House Gautier.
La lancia della distruzione. Ok.
His name is Miklan. He is apparently a disowned son of House Gautier. This skirmish involves a holy relic, and is therefore more than a single noble is capable of resolving. The hero's relics are immensely powerful weapons. We must meet this threat with adequate force. Unfortunately, most of the Knights of Seiros are away from the monastery, purging the apostates of the Western Church. So we are entrusting you with this mission. After all, you wield the Sword of the Creator, which is more than capable of opposing any relic.
The Sword of the Creator is a powerful weapon well beyond the other relics. You have nothing to fear. However, to ensure...
I must remind you that you are expected to conduct... Also, you should know that Professor Hanneman has...
Hey, Teach. I gotta say, I never would have guessed you were a descendant of the King of Liberation. You didn't forget, did you? That story I told you about a relic that could cut a mountain in half? That relic was the Sword of the Creator, the very same used by Nemesis, the King of Liberation. Don't be coy, Teach. The Sword of the Creator could only be wielded by Nemesis. If you can use it too, that can only mean you have that bloodline's crest. Fine. Keep your secrets. Just so you know, I don't understand isn't gonna cut it here at the monastery. Speaking of, Professor Hanneman has been looking for you. He probably wants to examine your crest with those crazy instruments of his. Actually, sounds amusing. Maybe I'll tag along.
If it isn't my little Claude, what has you so worked up?
Attenzione.
Judith, what are you doing here?
That's Lady Judith to you, boy. I told you, until you're in charge, I expect you to address me with all due respect. Anyway, I'm here to retrieve you. Duke Regan's condition has taken a turn for the worse.
Are you saying the old man's on his deathbed?
No, it's not that bad. But in the state he's in, he won't be able to participate in the next Roundtable conference. He wants you to go in his stead. I volunteered to play the messenger.
Well, thanks for that. Oh, and Teach, this is Judith, also known as the hero of House Daphnel.
So you're Little Claude's teacher, are you? How much trouble has he been giving you?
If her nickname didn't give it away, you should know that Judith, Lady Judith, is the leader of the famous House Daphnel of the Leicester Alliance. She used to be a big deal at the Round Table conferences, but it seems of late she's been reduced to a mere...
You had better shut that mouth before I put my boot in it, you tactless nuisance. Now come on, let's get going. Sorry, Professor, but I need to borrow the boy for a bit.
I suppose we'll have to finish our chat later. Sorry, Teach. But don't you worry, I'll be back in time for our next mission. All right, Judith, let's get going.
It's Lady... I suppose you are the active leader for the time being. Fair enough, boy. Fair enough.
Good of you to come, Professor. I've heard much about you lately. Specifically, that you are able to awaken the sword of the Creator's power. Thusly, it seems the true nature of your crest has been uncovered. I had, of course, eventually it dawned on me. In other words, your crest, after this discovery, however, I could not be certain. The crest my conclusions led me to was far too unusual. A crest thought to have disappeared. The crest. Your ability to wield the sword of a legendary power. Dormants, there can...
Sono Emanuela.
Thank you.
I compagni che possono sostenere un esame. Ok. Qualcuno deve fare ancora l'esame base, no? L'avete fatto tutti.
I did pretty well.
Ciao Alex. Sei pronto per lo sbit online? Ma dai, no, non troppi dialoghi. Per fortuna.
You. Just what are you up to?
Well, if it isn't Lawrence.
Yes, it is. Try not to sound so affronted. And you're just whimsically wandering the monastery grounds again, I suppose?
Oh, naturally. After all, I really do adore the Garrick Mock Monastery.
No, I think not. That impish look on your face does not suggest innocence. You are up to something.
Lawrence, control yourself. Let's not start throwing around baseless accusations. It's not proper. This monastery is packed with 1,000 years of history. Well, 5 years shy of 1,000 if we're going for accuracy. Those pillars, these walls, even the floor, they've all seen more than we can possibly imagine. Our distant ancestors may have walked these very halls. Doesn't that excite you?
Ciao Cloud,
If this were a
siamo alla
discussion
stream
about
Alex Maseglia
I'm
Fit
afraid
X
walls
Matthew.
and floors are not sufficiently interesting to hold my attention. Nor will they suffice to distract me from what is plainly suspicious about you. House Regan was on the brink of collapse until they suddenly revealed you as their legitimate heir. That was only a year ago. Where were you before then? Are you even a true heir to House Regan?
If I weren't truly of House Regan descent, how do you imagine I acquired my crest?
A crest is insufficient. I am referring to your noble disposition or lack thereof.
Well, that's what I came here to hone, after all. I can only hope that you will assent to instruct me in the art of snobbery, Professor Lawrence.
Aia.
I do not think you grasp the significance of the responsibility you bear. Do you even know what it means to lead the Leicester Alliance? I take no pleasure in saying this, but much of the chaos in our ranks right now is due to the failings of House Regan's leadership. I intend to set things right, and once I expose you for the fraud you are and reclaim my rightful place, that is precisely what I will do. To be blunt, it would have been better had you never shown your face here.
Cattivissimo.
Sheesh, that guy. He just can't be reasoned with.
Vuole il mensile? Beh, tanta roba. Il mensile pugliese hype. Evidentemente.
Being kicked must have hurt, didn't it, Dorte? Do they think you won't gallop unless you're in pain? It must be difficult letting those brutes ride you.
Hey, Marianne. What are you up to?
Nothing.
Really? I was sure I heard you talking to someone. By the way, are you free right now?
Is there something you need?
I was about to go buy towels and soap, but the girls saddled me with all these specific requests. They wanted all to look cute or to smell a certain way.
Trullo a
Well,
parte.
that's just nonsense to me. I've always made my own towels out of old scraps and soap from used cooking oil. I've never given it much thought beyond that.
Oh.
But I've noticed you've got some really nice things. So
Il
you
Trullo
know
è
how
un
to
mensile,
finish,
mica è un
right?
major.
Obviously, I'd give you all the credit, and I'm sure everyone would be really grateful for your help.
No, I don't deserve that kind of praise.
Really? I don't think that's true. Come on, you'll be doing me a big favor.
My adoptive father tells me I shouldn't stray too far from the monastery.
That's nonsense. You've got to get some fresh air now and again.
I should stay. Besides, I wouldn't be much help. I don't think anyone would like whatever I pick out anyway. It would all go to waste.
Te la meriti la nerd
Having me
emoji.
around would just cause you misfortune, Leonie.
Are you serious?
I should stay here by myself.
Now, hold on just a second. You'll cause me misfortune? What kind of backwards talk is that? If you really don't want me around, then at least come out and say it straight. I'm sorry for the unwelcome invitation. Don't worry, I won't make the same mistake again.
Tutti cattivi oggi.
Is the water supposed to be this cold? God, my head slipped again. Hey, what's that noise? What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry, okay? Another fine mess I've gotten myself into.
What happened, Claude? You're soaked.
The student whose turn it was to do the dishes today was ill, so I volunteered to take his place. The dining hall lady was on my case the whole time for breaking plates and getting water everywhere. Actually, not everywhere, mostly on myself. It was just one big mess. It wore me right out, too. I could really use a nap about now.
You might be a noble with a fancy bloodline, but you sure don't act the part.
Being noble or common doesn't have anything to do with washing dishes.
Oh, I dare say most nobles would refuse to do it. But hey, I prefer it your way. You don't act like you're better than everyone.
I'm honored that you acknowledge my greatness. And I'm rather fond of your blunt way of praising a person's strengths, too.
Really? To be honest, I don't actually trust my own ability to read people. I like to look for the good in them, but that doesn't always mean it's really there. I mean, you seem like a good person, but your heart could be black for all I know.
You say you can't figure people out, but what you said just now was pretty shrewd. It's wise not to trust appearances alone.
I'll keep that in mind. Though, I'm not sure I should be taking advice from someone covered in dish suds.
Ah, yeah, I see your point.
Bada bada bada.
A stone? Yet as I... But is that...
Allora, come si gioca sto gioco?
Okay.
Pa 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 pa. No, non fate vedere Manuela ad Alex. Copriti gli occhi, Alex.
It's things are. Let me still. We can't lose them, Professor. Hi. No.
Na 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 na. No.
I would like to have. Might you help me with a favor?
Ah, ok, no. Non è ancora arrivata. Capitolo 5.
Could you help me out? What?
I could use your help.
Scaramucce. Wow. Che è questo?
Knew I could count on you. Hey there.
C'è roba da riparare. Vabbè, vediamo
Come back
dopo.
anytime.
Sì, effettivamente non è proprio il massimo, va. Mettiamola così. Mi so più orientare.
Greetings. Oh, I never.
I have a request. Hail, I may have slowed a step in recent years. No, Professor.
The glory.
The Glory.
Hello. No.
Sì, ho visto che hai ricominciato Celeste. Mi spiace. Non sarà divertente, ma io sono una persona skillata, come avete potuto vedere. Ho la skill nel sangue. Solamente 9 ore per finire Celeste.
That.
Ho finito tutti i cibi.
I enjoy cooking.
I enjoy cook.
You seem to know what you are doing.
Vediamo in quanto tempo riuscirò effettivamente a startare il gioco. Sono passati 23 minuti. Riuscissi a startarlo sotto i 30.
You have helped me so much.
Me lo fa già rifare.
Need something?
Boia. Questi dovrebbero essere buoni, aveva detto Cloud. Quindi... I will.
This one? This one?
Lo maxo? O non serve max? No, lo maxo. Altrimenti non li spenderò mai sti punti.
This one? You're all set. 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 See you again soon.
Cool. Allora, poi c'è coro.
Singing's a
Mi. The glow.
Okay. I'm thinking.
Eh?
I've had it. I could, to be honest.
Right.
Fin da bambino ho sempre avuto un'avversione per il caldo, ma d'altra parte bisogna essere pronti a combattere qualsiasi condizione. Yeah. Tutti mi trattano come una bambina, vi prego di fare qualcosa a riguardo. Non vuole comportarsi come persona matura. E ti dicesti che sto cercando qualcuno che pensi davvero poter sorbire un tè in compagnia di nobile elegante con il solo scritto che gli verrebbe in mente. Niente, voleva uscire con un uomo. Io ci ho provato ad accopparti qualcuno, però.
Well,
Vai, Leoni, sorprendimi.
oh, Professor, are you training too? I was just about to finish up, but if you want to join in, I can stick around a while longer. Oh no, it's fine. Just do your thing. Don't mind me. Come on, don't be shy. Phew. I'm beat, but we're finally done. I was already training when you got here, and I finished right alongside you. Guess I outlasted you, huh? Speak for yourself. I'm always looking to improve. By the way, Professor, something I wanted to ask. Are you really Captain Gerald's kid?
Che senso? Così non so così mi stavo detto. Non dovresti dubitare di tuo padre, in
That's a
teoria.
pretty detached tone to take about your own family.
Infatti.
What's your opinion of him then? You must look up to him at least. It doesn't sound like you really appreciate him. You didn't even know until you came here that he used to lead the Knights of Seros, did you? If it weren't for him, you wouldn't be half the person you are now. You probably never even thought about how lucky you are. Oh, okay, this really bothers me. Listen up. I don't care if you're the teacher and I'm the student. I'm going to outshine you. I know you were some famous mercenary before you came here, but let me tell you something. I'm going to be better than you ever were. In fact, I'll surpass you in
yeah.
no time at all. So don't blink. You might miss it.
Sì, ma non è quello il fatto, Cloud. Cioè, anche se non hai certezza, comunque sei un padre di tratta da padre. Perché dovresti dubitare? Poi non so, il rapporto con Gerald e Violet è quel che è, effettivamente.
So, Professor, it seems if he is not in... I have something to ask of you. I have something to ask of you.
You must, however, you will know.
Huh?
May I ask a favor of you?
Lo devo fare questa?
May I ask a favor of you? May I ask a favor of you?
Vabbè.
I'm pleased to have. I am grateful.
I am grateful. Non guardare, Alex.
Of course. Of course.
Attenzione, prima volta l'ho azzeccata.
Of course. I see.
I see.
Yes.
Che fusto quel cavaliere.
Is that so?
Quasi.
How quickly.
E niente, ero convinto che mi piacessero i manzi.
I appreciate your effort.
E invece no. Alex, per l'amor di Dio. Per l'amor di Dio, Alex. Per l'amor di Dio, Alex. Non ti permettere mai più. Nello stream online si... Oggi stanno a sorpresino, ma si vedrà nella mia stream ed essere pure invitato. Se posso, Alex, ma sai che... Mentre sto stando il tutto è un po' un casino. Dio mio, Alex, che brutta immagine. Che brutta immagine mi hai fatto venire in mente. Sì, certo, Alex.
Professor. Oh, he was talking.
Maybe.
Cosa devo fare con lui? Ah, forse l'erba.
Thank you very.
Era quella la missione? Effettivamente non ho controllato. Geralt è tipo in... No, non è in stanza. Come si chiama? Perché non mi fa mettere più la mappa? Ah, ecco. C'è poi di League. E vai, Alex, porta Fire Emblem. Ah, direttamente al cimitero, ok.
I am Rodrigue. I have come in as I hear it.
Nice to meet you. Thomas. Turbato Thomas.
Because they don't have the crest they want. And some are unhappy because they have a crest they never asked. Oh!
I appreciate your effort.
Alex, tu conosci Turbato Thomas? Mai sentito. Strano. Lo dovresti conoscere. No, non è di qua.
Let me see. Professor.
Vai, Lorenz, dimmi tutto.
Professor, I understand that you were looking to speak with me. Perhaps you would like some insight on how to write your next lecture? While I do have a great many ideas, it would be inappropriate to... Oh, am I mistaken? If that's the case, then what can I do for you? The ladies have complained? To you? About me? Preposterous. There must be some mistake. I am the heir of the noble House Gloucester. It is bred in me to treat all people with respect. Rest assured, you will not find anyone more upstanding than yours truly. Perhaps the issue is that the splendor of my noble presence is driving the ladies to distraction. If that is the crime, I do confess. I hope I've not troubled the ladies' hearts unduly. Outrageous! That's absurd! Who would dare to allege such slander? Of all the... Well, I suppose I have offered several of them the honor of dining with me. It is impossible to tell if even the most well-bred young lady is a suitable companion for me, merely by the sight of her. So, in order for us to get to know each other properly, it is appropriate that we dine together. Thus far, they have all declined, oddly enough. For some reason, they seem to be exercising some form of restraint when speaking with me. I would never insist, of course. But I will admit I have, on occasion, after a day's pause, issued repeat invitations, in the fashion and style of a gentleman.
Sì.
What? Ridiculous! Dinner invitations from me a problem? The very idea. I am a perfect gentleman, the son of a noble line. I've a wit like a rapier, and it takes but a glance to see that I'm gorgeous. No, I cannot believe such
Se lo dici tu.
Are you sure this isn't the result of some sort of scheme? It cannot be otherwise. Someone has clearly devised a conspiracy against me. Someone who envies my position, who seeks to soil my sterling reputation with foul rumors. How crude. Please, Professor, it is beneath you to fall victim to such petty and obscene tactics. I implore you to take greater care in the future. Now, if you will excuse me, I have a great deal of work to do. Farewell.
Sì, Alex, però tu che non conosci i VIP dell'internet e vuoi streamare su Twitch. Alex. Devi farti una cultura. Che parte era il cimitero? Ma si poteva già trovare adesso il cimitero? Dovrebbe essere tipo... Ah, forse qua, tipo a destra. Yes.
Hey, I wanted to ask you to join me, but I couldn't find you. So I was thinking we should visit your mother. She's resting beneath this humble grave. Oh, of course you would ask that. I wouldn't know where to begin. I suppose I haven't talked much about her. She was gentle and smart. Oh, so smart. A wonderful cook. Always kind to everyone. And she loved flowers. Whenever I brought her back an unusual flower, her face would light up. I cherish those memories. I can't count how many times she made me happy just by smiling. And she smiled the most when she was pregnant with you. She died right after you were born. She wasn't able to spend much time with you. But she loved you with all her heart. That's the truest thing I know. Never forget it. This ring is the only keepsake I have of her. In time, it will be yours. One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love as well as I love her.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Ok. Abbiamo fatto tutto. Abbiamo sforato di 5 minuti.
Hey, Professor.
Hey,
I got a
Professor. A chi pensate che potrei chiedere di fare pulizia per me? Chiedi a qualche fessacchiotto.
You know?
Migliore competenza a Scipugni, migliore competenza a Scipugni per certe caricazioni di guerra. Sì, vai. Vai. Il destino è tuo.
You know, Hilda.
What are you talking?
Well, if you think that's what...
Claude did such a wonderful job.
You didn't do so bad yourself.
Now I see the heart of it.
Il nocciolo della questione, l'ha detto. L'ha detto. Ha detto il nocciolo della questione. Gesù Cristo, quelle gif. Maledizione, maledizione. Ciao Gabri. La tua vita è qui con noi, non sei entusiasta. Le battaglie devo farle. Cioè... servono. Cioè, le opzionali no, le missioni... Beh, boh, in che senso? Mi perdo qualcosa se non le faccio? Danno punti fame, ma chi se ne frega allora, scusami. Se sono solamente punti fame e soldi.
Professor.
Mani Leoni.
Thanks.
Per il momento non ti meriti ancora dell'invito al tè. Devo vedere che tipo di persona sei. Du 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 du.
Experience is... It's fun when you know...
I think it's...
Thoron. Company the Dew.
My thanks.
Al momento. Vabbè, non ti stai perdendo niente di che, Cloud. Esami non penso che ne abbia da fare. No, così. Incarico. L'eredità del Gautier. Gabri, tu partecipi al weekly oggi?
Say, Teach, this must be the tower, don't you think? You know, even for a tower, it's pretty, you know, towering. It's a remnant of ancient wars. Those
Come
thieves
farà
certainly found
problemi.
themselves a great place to nest.
Peccato.
I hear their leader Miklon is a former noble. It makes sense that he would already know about this place.
Several hundred
Sono tutto
years
un
ago, this
catorcio
was an
oggi.
important stronghold for diffusing invasions from the north. Back then, this tower was built for both surveillance and defense. It will be difficult to seize it.
Gilbert, isn't it? You hail from the kingdom, right? No wonder you're so knowledgeable. While we're chatting so amicably, do you mind if I ask some questions?
I don't mind. If I can answer them, I will.
Have you ever seen the Lance of Ruin?
I have, a long time ago. It was an impressive, if not eerily ominous weapon to behold. According to Margrave Gautier, Miklon has used the lance to turn the tables on his pursuers.
Is that right? Then those without a crest can use it as well. Interesting. As far as I knew, that wasn't possible. And then we have the mythical Sword of the Creator, which can't be used by anyone except Teach, crest or no crest. Maybe you're just that special, Teach. Or maybe there's something you're not telling us.
Sei curioso,
I
eh?
expect big things from you in this battle. Are you now? Then why don't you hand over the Sword of the Creator for a bit?
Se la vuoi.
Then again, it would just be a heavy blade in my hands. There's no justice in this world, Teach. The rain is really coming down now. Let's finish this quickly.
Che sono? Le 3. Ah, Cloud, lo fai tu il reminder per lo sbit online la mezz'ora prima della chiusura? Dici anche per quanto riguarda l'amiibo del giveaway. Volevo farlo io, ma mi ero dimenticato che effettivamente streamavo fino alle 4. Se me lo fai tu mi fai un piacere, se no mi devo prendere un paio di minuti per scrivere il messaggio. Nella Land dei Leoni tutti erano tristi che dovevano ammazzare i fratelli Silvani, qua invece creava personalmente le armi. Un navale completamente diverso. Sì, 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 infatti. Dicevo, se puoi fare tu il post di reminder della mezz'oretta prima del torneo dove fai anche riferimento al fatto che c'è il giveaway dell'amiibo di Mewtwo, lo farei io se non fossi in stream, se no mi devo prendere un paio di minuti per scrivere il messaggio e pubblicarlo. Quanti siamo iscritti a proposito? Aspetta che c'ho il GG aperto. Vediamo se oggi streamare per la prima volta. Siamo 15, siamo pochini effettivamente. Se fai un ultimo messaggio lo spammo anche un po' in giro. Fai riferimento anche al giveaway dell'amiibo. Li scrivi dopo. Basta che lo fai. Allora, strumenti. Devo cambiare la spada, devo riparare l'arco a lui. Riparare la lancia. No, facciamo una cosa, scusa. Strumenti. Ho un'altra spada di ferro che posso cambiare con una spada di ferro sana. Arco. Prendilo da lui. Che non se ne farà niente. Guarda, ho preso l'arco d'acciaio. Ah, ok, no, così. Tu la lancia, magari puoi prenderla dal... No, a te devo ripararla, mi sa. Te stai messa... Ah no, ti serve un'ascia. Pigliati anche un'ascia d'acciaio, va. Ignaz usa l'arco, sì, quindi a lui serve un arco. Ma che si spacchi questo. Prendi questo per sicurezza, per ora. Allora, devo fare giusto un paio di riparazioni. Welcome. Ripariamo a Lorenz la lancia. Vabbè, ho abbastanza delicate. Sì, c'è il giveaway. Dopo devo mettermi a fare il conteggio di tutto e tutti. Tutti gli iscritti, tutti i che ci sono stati. Sapete che forse... Non so se lo faccio split related, probabilmente no. Sto pensando di fare un altro piccolo contest. Ho del materiale che potrei investire. Wekabu. Cosa vuoi fare? Ah, non ve lo dico. Non lo dico. Che tossico, Gabu. Si vede che giochi a LOL. Troia. Sono la vostra troia, mi spiace. Unità solamente queste. Mappa. Allora. Ah, era quella molto divertente. Che mi ha fatto restartare dall'inizio. Perché ho dato retta a sto coso. Allora, farei mettere avanti. Sì, va bene. Hai fatto? Inoltre anche su Sbit. Immagino anche il mio canale a sto punto. Allora, vamo.
The enemy is close by. We're almost to the top floor.
Why did we have to climb so high before a battle? At least it's better than fighting in heavy rain.
Who, me?
I got this. Ready and willing.
Damage.
Stay focused.
Anzi, io resterò nelle retrovie.
I stand ready.
Ready anytime.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Let's get to it.
Stavolta lascerò fare tutti gli studenti. Io sto indietro a farmare gente che spawna, eventualmente.
I put in some work.
Strength in action.
Chi ha le chiavi per... Lui ha la chiave? Chiave cassa, sì. Ma dai. Vabbè. Eccoli là.
Captain's in trouble. Hurry. Enemies approach from the low.
Ma dai, Hilda, non ci arrivi di poco. Quanto forte Rafael? Ah, cazzo, adesso devo usare lui. No, sai, facciamo... Dammi la chiave. Faccio andare Cloud, piuttosto. È un po' di giorni che YouTube ha iniziato a consigliarmi short di food blogger e ora un smash burger. Io ho TikTok così, ho TikTok e Facebook cursatissimi, vedo solamente roba di cibo. È una roba impressionante, ti fanno venire una fame incredibile. È stracuzzato. Di quelli che fanno le bistecche nella natura con le spezie e robe, sale Madonna. Mi viene fame solamente a pensarci. Ecco appunto. È una roba impressionante, veramente. Contraerea. Bravo. Non
This is my duty.
Non volevo che mi fottessi la kill, ma va bene. Attacca? Usiamo al prossimo turno quello allora. Sì, sì, è veramente una roba non impressionante di più. Non avevo imparato magie io. Perché no? Such power. Ah, lol, quindi anche se ho imparato magia non posso fare una sega. Silence. Bitch. A meno che in realtà sai che potevi aver fatto una cazzata. Però vedremo. Perché non penso duri fino al turno successivo. Cassa? Sono pieno di unguenti però. Ai. E invece è rimasto bloccato. Fico. Infatti lui si pigliava un sacco di sberle.
You lost to me?
Ancora all'8 lei. Strano. Eppure sono convinto di averlo usata parecchio.
Appreciate that.
Not a...
Ah, lui se ne fotte, non torna indietro con me. Understandable. Vedo iscritto il mensile. Come i leccesi non erano ancora iscritti? Dei tarantini, chi non si è iscritto ancora? Mickey Link non l'ho ancora sentito. Ripeto, non ci vediamo per i week da un bordello di tempo. Perché eventualmente provo a convincere io se non hanno fatto già niente loro. Mica è iscritto, ok. Fox non ancora. Devo provare a sentire... Hai provato a sentire i ragazzi di Francavilla? Direttamente perché loro Telegram non se lo controllano di striscio? Quindi sarebbero il 3-4 che potrebbero eventualmente organizzarsi per conto loro e venire. Prova a sentirli. Killwatch. Sì, 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 sentili, cioè, scrivi su Telegram loro perché loro non guardano gruppi e niente, non leggono nulla. C'è un botto di gente che non segue nulla dai canali, a meno che non gli scrivi in privato. Ho shotti? No. Ma l'organizzatore sei tu. Cioè, io posso... Ma non è che io li sei chissà quanto in contatto, semplicemente loro sono interessati per il tour perché il tour era una cosa grossa ed era diversa dal solito. Stessa cosa per quanto riguarda il torneo di Bari. Secondo me se li avvisi ci fanno un pensierino. Anche perché abbiamo ancora una decina di giorni. Se no eventualmente lo contatto io. Non so quando, ma lo farò. Silence, Magician. Anche lei è ancora al 7. Eppure pesta duro. Ah, lei è all'8. Vabbè. Pensavo peggio. Poi è iscritto. Per quanto riguarda Housing Napoli, siete più o meno organizzati o è ancora un'incognita lì? Perché non vorrei che la gente poi si tirasse indietro all'ultimo. Per motivi ovvi. Ah, ok, no, non ci sono... Non sono morto. Ok. Merda, non ho altri anni per Rafael. Oh cazzo. Non mi aspettavo si deperisse così tanto. Con i Teccanapudi anche. Giorgio non si è convinto? Io farei un altro tentativo. Dice che non ha soldi. Madonna. Non c'è bisogno di urlare.
Amazing.
Tu puoi curare. Facciamo indietreggiare lui. Ora come ora. Hai... Vabbè, hai un unguento, usato a questo punto. Non ci arrivi neanche. Solamente due pataline. Va bene, Alex, va bene. Poi, ripeto, non so se posso venirti a vedere mentre quando farai l'avviso. Perché dobbiamo fare tutto scattanti. Il torneo deve essere bello pimpante. Per le 10 dobbiamo aver finito. Per le 10 deve essere finito. Sto perdendo troppo la testa per fare sto turno. Dobbiamo... Inizio live. È ancora peggio. Inizio live dove dovremmo appunto essere rapidi e scattanti. Secondo me dovresti farlo nei momenti in cui c'è una pausa. Però poi vedi tu. Ah, cazzo, non cura. Forse non dovevo far attaccare lei. Perché lui mo si piglia una bella botta. Ah, mannaggia. Va bene, Alex. Vediamo se mi schiatta o se sopravvive. Secondo me mi turbo schiatta.
I call that a win. Gotta.
Sì, infatti.
There go the knees.
Ok, Alex, ho capito. Allora. È abbastanza huge, dai, mettiamola così.
don't...
Who, me? My blood compels me! I'm really sorry.
I'm impressed.
If you say so.
I stand ready.
Tu puoi curare, eh? No.
Leave it
Però
to me.
lei sì.
Hey, thanks.
Ready anytime.
Ready and willing.
Magnificent.
Lorenz al 6 era. Mamma mia.
Let's get to it.
Stay focused.
I'm begin. Naturally.
I got this.
Allora. Cazzo, però effettivamente così davanti. Niente, oh, mi metto in target da tutto e tutti così. Porca miseria. Facciamo silenzio. Ma dai, 82%. Fine, I guess. Ah, cazzo, non c'ho... Ho già sentito la mossa con me stesso? Ah, no, posso fare così perché sto vicino a me, giusto? Non ho nulla! Oh no, mi è completamente diventato inutile. Cazzo. Altre armi, sì, vabbè, volevo dargli i pugni però. I pugni nelle mani. Non si può, non si può. Trovati quanti d'armi, vabbè. Arrugginiti, ma sempre quanti d'arme. Arrugginiti sono peggio quelli rotti? Serio? Prendiamo un'arma a sto punto. Che non c'ho una sega. Non può usare niente. Qui c'è una bella pesticciola. Vediamo se riesco a gestirmela da solo. Ah, beh, dai. Diciamo che io e Cloud stiamo dietro.
You were outmatched. I don't... I'm all sweaty.
Is this...
Now's my chance.
Meno male. Aia. Non mi aspettavo facesse il doppio hit. Ah, hanno ignorato me per andare su... Ma che bastardi, guarda un po'.
You say so.
Magnificent.
Vedo il cosetto di Jigglypoli. Jigglypoli, show yourself. Lo so che sei qui con noi. Mica ho imparato uno sferato ancora. Ah sì, invece ce l'ho. Ho uno shot. Ah, si tira il potere, ok. Never mind. It's Jover, she said. Vai, Toron.
Sorry, did I hurt you? I'm...
Huh? It worked out.
Ah, non ce la fa. Ah, merda, non li si è equipato. Meglio così va. Ai. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Sì. Non l'avevo visto arrivare decisamente quello. Oh, sto livello sta a essere bastardo però, eh.
Stay
A questo
focused.
punto.
It's time.
Cacati addosso.
If you say so. Won that.
Still got... Ready and willing.
Ah, cazzo. Ma perché non mi spuntava prima in target? Ma dai. Devo rischiare. Ma tanto so che mi schiatta. Tanto vale che... Ah, devo stare attento che ne ho 5, non ne ho tanti come pensavo. Che se inizia a spammarli diventa un casino.
If you say so.
Te scappa da tutto e tutti, per l'amor di Dio. Mettiti la spada e usa un unguento. Non mi diventano un peso morto, grazie.
Stay focused.
Ready and willing.
Anche perché qui la cosa non si è affatto semplificata.
Let us help.
Now's our chance.
Sei... No. Se mi schiatta adesso con...
Use your head sometimes.
Meno male. We live in. I can change the future.
I stand ready.
Lascialo stare, madonna.
A trivial victory.
Che è un povero pacioccone.
I thought
now I...
Quello sarebbe divertente vederlo sciogliere. Però, mo vediamo. Ok.
Let's get to it. Who, me? Hilda! Hilda!
Chiave porta.
Who, me?
Proviamoci, dai. Guarda come lo stanno costantemente targettando, poraccio.
Good to go.
Che dovrebbe essere abbastanza.
It could get rough.
Thank you.
No hesitation.
Grazie a Dio.
Should
Ah.
I have held back?
Il potere non si sta attivando per un cazzo, però,
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Suca. Vediamo se si fa shottare. Speriamo di no.
That helps.
Vai Lorenz, il tuo momento di gloria.
You can't compete with me.
Leave it to me.
Quanti HP che c'hai tu? Ok. Allora. Ma li leva pochissimo. What the... Che fine ha fatto tutti i danni magici che faceva sulle bestie lei? Non è per 2, magari critta, però... Ah no, non critta per un cazzo.
I'll manage.
Oh merda. Oh cazzo. Allora. No. Sono un pirla. Vabbè, non dovrebbe comunque arrivare a lei. Oddio, tu ce la fai a... No, non hai le armi, giusto. Sei inutile.
No hard feelings, right?
Non mi morire shottata, ti prego. Ok. Bene, ok, è fatta. Fesso lui.
Of course I won.
Anello della mira.
Thanks so much.
Ecco, adesso Hilda è la più livellata. Quanto range c'ha lui?
It's not luck, it's fate.
No, non serve il momento, è così. Ok.
Let's get to it.
Who knew?
Ok. Che ha passato un bel po' di turni così, eh. Tutti turni di belle passeggiate. Boh, sì, anche. Allora. Ah, potevo usare assisti, vabbè. Never mind. Facciamo un bel assalto all together.
You're too kind.
Li tolgo pochissimo.
So, you think you can take the lance from me, huh?
Ah, gli ha tolto vita perché lui non può usarla in teoria, no? Lui non ha il segno. E ha perso vita per questo. Non mi ricordavo l'avesse fatto anche nella run precedente che perdesse vita una volta attaccato. Però tipo no, se lo attacco anche adesso così vuol dire che la riperde. Eh sì. Però cazzo. Vediamo se... Anzi, più che altro speriamo.
Forgive me.
Vabbè.
Ready anytime.
So,
Ready and willing.
Stay focused.
Ah, cazzo, non era sufficiente. LOL.
I got this.
Quanti reset c'ho ancora?
I think I'm...
Ciao Phantom, don't see. Ah, ne ho ancora tre, dai.
I stand ready.
Mi ho preso per anni in Giappone, Pog, quando parti? Che figata.
Who, me?
Agosto 2024, madonna. Mi ha shottato ugualmente. Wow. Aspetta un attimo. Prima che... Come 100 anni vado all'Anime Land, dove parlerò l'animese. Not gonna lie, sono molto
Ready
invidioso.
and willing.
Sì, sto rushando a caso. Non è esattamente la cosa migliore.
Stay focused.
I got this.
I stand ready.
The actual fuck.
Thank you.
Who, me? Let's get to it. Leave it to me.
Allora. Facciamo che avvicino giusto loro, va. Just because. Mossa, avevo una mossa? Ma dai! Vabbè, Gilbert, vai a cagare. Onestamente, tanto sei inutile. Ma che cazzo mi si dice? Oh, questo qua ha detto fanculo. Vabbè. Va fucking beh. Ah, guarda qua, ci dobbiamo farci capire da Lorenz. Ma com'è possibile? Vabbè, a sto punto aspetto che c'è pure la cutscene. Ah, fa male tutto. Le iscrizioni per lo Smith Online sono per chiudere, va, vediamo quanti sono. 23. Sono sempre meglio di 4. Di quelli che li dicevano stamattina. Aiuto. Allora, dov'era l'acqua che stavo bevendo? L'ho finita. Bottiglia nuova. Ti sono finiti gli annunci, Cloud? Ok, stavo dicendo, tu sei iscritto allo Smith, perché lì che terminano fra 2 minuti le iscrizioni. Siamo tipo 24, 23, 24, quello che è. Non so se sia aggiornato. Ah. A posto, proseguiamo.
Not bad for your kind. A bunch of spoiled, rotten children. What the hell? Dad, look at that! I'm out of here! Hold on! No! Ah!
La prima volta è sempre bella da vedere questa. Poi inizio a detestarlo.
That form. Oh my. Is this your first time?
No,
an evil-
non so tutto.
Can't even.
Te sei instabile, io eviterei finché non c'hai nuovi pugni nelle mani. Sei un po' un'incognita. Fai un altro capitolo? Non credo. Cioè, al massimo faccio i dialoghi, vedo se c'è qualcosa che posso fare. Ma capitolo in sé no, devo fare una pausa e devo fare un paio di cose per lo split. Devo modificare.
I'll bail you out.
I've got another option.
No, ho stratagemma con lui. Chi è che non ha la stratagemma?
I'm here to help.
No time like the present. Let us help.
It's time.
Ah, arriva fin là lei. Però cura lei che è meglio. Mazza. Vabbè. Paraparapapa. Ah, è vero che la vita diventa sempre di più. Però forse in realtà era un po' rischiata questa. Dai, un bel crit. Dai, un bel crit. Forse non riesco a finirla per sto turno. Beh, oddio, in realtà aia. Ok, sì. Uff. Cioè, la prima volta che feci sto capitolo penso che mi durò 3 ore, 3 ore e mezza forse.
Yet Miklon and the Lance remain.
We defeated him somehow.
Io mi ricordo che feci un game over dello Stroned. 27 turni. Beh, sì, effettivamente lei si è fatta riconoscere.
That man. His form was changed. It was as though that lance was swallowing him whole. Upon that sight, it makes sense that your students were upset. I wonder if those relics truly hide such power. Yet even still, that power seems familiar. That form as well. As one who wields the sword of the Creator, does that mean you possess that power too?
Professor, you have returned. The goddess is indeed generous with her divine protection. I have already heard Gilbert's report about what happened. See to it that you keep what transpired at the tower to yourself. People would lose faith in the nobles should rumors spread of one using a relic and transforming into a monster. All regions of Fodland would fall into chaos. We must avoid that at all costs.
Yeah.
Please ensure the students who accompanied you understand that as well. His punishment for someone arrogant and... Of course. The church will formally... You have my gratitude.
Questa volta non mi ha fatto scegliere perché appunto non c'era Sylvain.
Please report back. I will tell you...
Nice work, Teach. It's thanks to you that we successfully completed our mission. As for Miklon, I wonder if he really believed he could wield a relic.
No.
Agreed. He probably just wanted to get his hands on it, even though he knew it was futile. Though I'm sure he wasn't counting on turning into a monster like that. I wonder if that monster represents another aspect of the hero's relics. What a strange and terrifying power.
Stories of misfortune
vabbè.
followed the hero's relics since
Turbato Thomas.
Tomas, you've caught me by surprise. That's not easy to do. Though I suppose I should have expected to see our librarian in his library.
I am sorry to intrude. I simply heard you speaking of the hero's relics. I can tell you more about them if you'd like. The story goes that Nemesis was corrupted by evil because of the
Il Nemesis.
Other heroes also lost themselves by continuing to use the relics, transforming into black beasts with twisted souls. There used to be a great many records regarding the dark history of the relics.
Used to be?
They have been destroyed across all of Fodlan, stripped from their shelves, including those that resided at this very library.
You make it sound like the church is covering up the truth. But now that you mention it, Rhea was very specific about not wanting anyone to find out what happened at Conan Tower. Hey, Tomas, why are you telling us all of this?
It seemed like you were searching for answers about the relics. What is a librarian if not a guide in the search?
Certo, Tomas.
Not only have you been searching, but you have been doing so through the night. I would suggest you stop before the night's notice. And that is enough meddling for today. Please excuse me.
So I've been found out, have I? I suppose I do spend more time at the library than most students. But I won't stop. I can't afford to. Teach. You don't really expect me to tell you something so personal just like that, do you? Though, I wouldn't mind sharing if you were to tell me some of your secrets in exchange.
Se li sapessi anch'io.
Exchange pass without comment. If you're sharing secrets, perhaps I can share one as well?
Are you sure you could survive that? I'd say you're the least likely to share secrets out of everyone at the academy.
Coming from you, I'll take that as a compliment. After all, you're easily the student with the most secrets.
I'm afraid you overestimate me. My secrets don't amount to much. But back to Teach.
Don't try to change the subject, Claude. We're talking about secrets. Yours. Who is your father? And why did you appear so suddenly, as if from nowhere? Duke Regan's eldest son died in an accident. Having tragically lost other family members as well, he was without an heir. The Alliance would undoubtedly have been shaken if House Regan had lost its position of leadership. But then you showed up. Why did you return to House Regan? What brought you to the monastery?
Oh boy, I'm trapped here. I have no choice but to surrender under your intimidating gazes. My dream, in truth, is a selfless dream, but I require power to make it a reality. When I learned about the power of my crest, I knew I had a chance, so I'm chasing that dream, to the bitter end, if need be. I came to this monastery because I thought I might find someone useful, someone to help me on my path. So, what do you think? If you promise to help me achieve my dream no matter what, I'll promise to tell you anything.
I have my own dream to tend to. I pray that yours does not.
What about you, Teach? I see. Well, now isn't the time to discuss this. You are still my Teach after all.
Unless.
Professor, you have done well to complete such. You have just as I. Now then.
Ray.
Set it.
Flame. Professor. I have. She may.
Calm yourself.
Salvataggio jumpscare. Allora, sono le 4:15. Io vorrei fare una pausa.
White clouds. Horsebow moon.
Però facciamo un po' di dialoghi, i sostegni e poi mi metto a preparare le cose per lo split online.
Fodlan welcomes the riches of fall. The women spend their days reaping the golden fields, gratefully embracing the bounty the goddess has once again provided.
Comunque sto pensando eventualmente per le appendici, quando capiteranno, perché capiteranno, penso che le farò off camera. Per ottimizzare ancora di più i tempi. A meno che non siano terribilmente importanti di trama, potrei valutare di farle per conto mio. Le appendici, per velocizzare, per snellire le stream. Sono completamente... Sì, lo so che sono diverse, però appunto... Vai, dimmi tutto, Cloud.
Hey, Teach. I see you're as stony-faced as you.
Però...
I can't tell if you're feeling resigned or if you're just lost in thought. Or maybe you simply don't care about anything that's going on. Oh, sorry. I really didn't mean to be rude. I just find you fascinating. Actually, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Can you spare some time? That's just the sort of attitude.
Le esplorazioni off...
Speaking of,
ma durano mezz'ora, cioè me ne posso permettere ormai di farle anche speedrunnate.
It's a bit unusual that you suddenly decided to become a teacher one day. In any case, I've been meaning to ask, did your father teach you how to fight? I figured. Your father used to lead the knights, didn't he? And I hear he was a legendary mercenary as well.
Fanno parte della storia.
Must have been hard on your mother when you followed in your father's
Valuterò. Comunque...
I see.
Penso che farò alternato.
From battlefield to battlefield with your father then. You know, for someone who's right around the same age as me, you certainly have an unusual amount of composure. I guess it's only natural that you'd be different from young nobles who grew up in the lap of luxury. Well, even so, I am heir to House Regan, the leading family of the Alliance. But I didn't exactly grow up in luxury like most people of noble blood. Hey, maybe that's why you and I get along so well. Folks like us should stick together. As house leader, I'll do all I can to help you out. We can start by making time for more little chats like this.
Ok, non ci sono ancora appendici, forse.
At present,
Ok, questo di Plane. Onesto. Sappiamo già.
Seteth, I think you have, Professor. The Knights, we do not.
What? Flane is missing?
So finding Flane is our mission for the month, I take it?
Wait. Who's Flane?
Seteth's little sister. Surely you've seen her flitting about the monastery. She is the girl who looks about the same age as me, but seems well beyond her years. Seteth is much older than Flane. He's always looking out for her. He must be worried sick. If I were to go missing, I can't imagine what that would do to my brother.
When searching for something, it's best to start by gathering information. Hopefully someone has seen Flame.
Ok. Auguri, Petra. Sostegni. Sono un bel po', infatti. Snelliamoceli adesso che...
Meat is the best! Veggies and fish are great too, but there's nothing like a good cut of meat.
Appunto.
May I join you?
Hey, Lawrence! You here to eat? It looks like you barely grabbed anything.
Please, this amount will suffice for me. There's no need to compare our portions.
No wonder you're so skinny. My little sis eats more than you. Come on, have some of mine. You need it more than I do.
You offer me half-eaten scraps? The nerve! With manners like that, even a nobleman would be an absolute disgrace. Have you no dignity?
You're pretty touchy, huh? It's probably just because you're hungry.
Raphael, please, do you mind? I cannot enjoy the simple pleasure of a meal in these conditions.
Why can't you enjoy your meal? You don't like what's on the menu? You wait here. I'll go to the kitchen and find something tastier for you.
That won't be necessary. Please, just let me eat. In peace. Alone.
I don't think you get it, Lawrence. Nothing goes with a meal better than good company. If leading the Alliance is your goal, you should really try eating with other people first.
I'm afraid I fail to see the connection between leadership and dining.
If you want to be a leader, you have to know how to get along with different types of people, right? If you really want to get to know someone, all you have to do is share a meal with them.
Quite the contrary, unfortunately. It seems the more time I spend eating with you, the less likely we are to become friends.
The more you eat with someone, the more you learn about them. Their likes, their dislikes, you know? You might get some of their food that way too. You can eat more and bulk up. All that talking made me hungry again. I'm gonna go get seconds.
Comunque se la bracket è pronta posso sbloccare la chat di Sbit Online. Dire che la bracket è pronta. Possiamo farla vedere. Leviamoci il pensiero da subito. Fammi sistemare Clash. Vada.
Hello, Marianne. You're well, I hope?
I am, Lawrence. Thank you.
I cannot help but notice you do not look it.
Is that so? I feel fine.
Va bene.
Was there something you needed?
How unseemly of me. My apologies. It is not my intention to stare.
Does something about me seem off?
Oh, not at all. I was just remembering your father. Or rather, comparing my experience of him to you. Your father, Margrave Edmund. He is one of the shrewdest nobles in all the Alliance, with a noted gift for pointed speech. On and beyond the battlefield, his words have the power to move friend and foe alike. My own father has said he would not want to make an enemy of him. Naturally, I am of the same mind.
Mi sconto.
Your father is blessed with gifts of confidence and eloquence. Yet compared to him, you seem always reticent and downcast. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cause you discomfort. It's just that the contrast between you and your father is
Toscano. Potresti chiedere ai toscani. Chiedi a Mig, a Gabriel.
But he sent you to Garrick Mach.
Ha partecipato a un
He sees
Descension.
potential in you. I think I see it too. Yes, a certain charm, gravitas, if you will, just like him. Oh.
Attenzione.
I can't say that I know too much about him. I should be going now.
Yes, of course. Please, take care. Oh, such grace, such serenity. How could such a beauty be hiding in plain sight? With a little polish, she would shine magnificently.
Attenzione, allora, siamo un obiettivo. Mio Dio, quanti. Effettivamente è stata una fight intensa questa.
Good morning, Lysithea. Out for a stroll, are we? It's lovely weather for it. I might go wander outside myself. I'm sure I can see some beautiful sights.
Ignatz, hold still, will you?
Sure.
Your shoes are untied. It looks sloppy. Let me just fix it for you.
Vabbè.
But really, I'm perfectly capable of
Va
finding
bene.
myself.
Clearly that's not the case. Otherwise, this wouldn't be an issue. Now, hush. There we go.
Thanks.
You've also got awful bedhead.
What? But I examined myself in the mirror before leaving my quarters.
It's the back of your head. Quite unkempt. You really should get it together. I mean, really. You're born to a noble adjacent merchant family, aren't you?
Madonna, Lysithea.
You really should be more presentable.
Sorry, Lysithea. You're always so perfect.
Lysithea. Cioè, chiamarla Lysithea sarà difficilissimo. Troppo abituato a sentirla chiamare Lysithea.
I've seen you fail at anything.
Lysithea.
Consider that if I make even the slightest misstep, everyone will treat me like a child. There's nothing I hate more than that.
I see. Well, I think you're very mature. If anything, you may be overdoing it somewhat. I mean, people treat me like a child sometimes. But I like it, because it reminds me that other people care about me. You know? No matter how much we stretch, some things are always beyond us. I think it's fine to be vulnerable and ask for help sometimes.
Ignatz, are you really lecturing me about how I conduct myself right now? You're a sheepish, unreliable scatterbrain who can only ever think about what others think of him. Perhaps you should worry about your own maturity before you start questioning mine. Although you certainly look the part of a baby, so maybe that's asking too much.
Ma no, ehi, ma...
I've got things to do, so I'm gonna go now.
Vabbè.
Lysithea, wait. Hey!
Out of my way. You're such a child, I swear.
Ma che cazzo c'ha?
That was uncalled for. After all, I am older than she is.
Vabbè. Sì, no, c'è una cattiveria immotivata. Mettiamola tra virgolette.
Is that everything?
Yes, that's the last of them. Thank you, Marianne. Just when I thought all the laundry was dry, the wind got stronger, and by the time I realized what was happening, there were clothes dancing across the sky.
That must have been frustrating to watch.
I didn't imagine they would float all the way to the stables. Thanks again for helping me pick them up.
It was no trouble. They landed right at my feet.
Well, now I can hang it all back up before sunset. Everything should be dry by the day's end. All right, I should get to...
Are you alright?
Uh-huh. The hamper's just a little heavier than it looks. Do you think you could give me a hand? Whew, we got here just in time. Thanks for the help hanging everything up.
It was nothing.
Huh. What is it?
I'm sorry. I know I'm not much fun to be around. I'm not very good at small talk either.
Oh, no, that's all right. After all, just look over there.
Huh? Oh, the flowers are lovely.
They were mere buds until just the other day. Now look at those gorgeous blooms.
How wonderful.
If we'd been chatting away, we might never have noticed them. Sure, the laundry was an ordeal, but at least there was a silver lining.
Oddio, ho sorriso.
Why do I have to organize the library? I'll get in trouble if it's not done, and I can't think of anyone who'd do it for me. Since no one else is around, though, time for a little break. What are those sounds? Ha! Yeah! Leone, always at it. How exhausting that must be. What's this? Hey, what are you doing? That's mine. If you leave it lying on the ground, people will think it's trash. I usually wear it around my neck, but I put it down while I'm training so I don't get sweat all over it. Well, people won't know that, will they? You should have just left it in your room. It's a good luck charm. If I don't keep it close by, then what's the point? How stubborn of you. I will say it looks to be a very well-loved charm. Captain Gerald gave it to me when I was a kid. If it's that important to you,
Young Gerald.
you should wash it. Then again, I suppose it is made of wood. Have you considered coating it with resin? That would preserve it nicely. You could even accessorize it, make it look cute. Thanks, but Captain Gerald made it especially for me. I'd really rather keep it just as it is. Well, if that's how you feel, I won't argue with you. Me personally, I'd choose a cute necklace over a dirty old charm any day. I'm sure you would. But Captain Gerald didn't treat me as some young girl. He treated me like a person who mattered, an equal. He taught me everything. I don't want to forget his teachings, so I'm going to keep this charm just the way it is. Huh, what do you know?
Sono veramente tanti. È un bambino di 9 anni.
Then this goes here.
Hello, Raphael.
Ma parteciperà?
What exactly are you doing with that piece of wood?
Hey, Hilda. I'm just doing this.
Sì, ma le contatta... Cioè, è un giocatore effettivo?
Impressive that just the outer ring is left. It makes quite a nice circle.
Yeah, I just gotta polish it up and paint it. Then the base of the necklace will be ready.
Sorry, did you say necklace?
How's it look? I bet it's the right size, too. And this tree bark smells amazing. Now I just need to carve these boar tusks to hang from it.
Boar tusks?
I almost forgot. I was gonna add these wolf claws, too. And I could even add some color to them.
And wolf claws?
Huh? Is something wrong, Hilda?
That necklace! It has a certain, rustic charm?
You're right. It really does. Want me to make you one while I'm at it?
Oh no, I wouldn't want to trouble you. Besides, I think it would look better on you than on me.
It would definitely look good on me. But this one's actually a birthday present for my little sis.
For your sister? I mean, don't you think she might like something more feminine? Something cute?
Something cute? What's wrong with something tough and rugged? This necklace is gonna have tusks and claws and stuff.
Va bene.
But girls don't usually go for tusks and claws and stuff. There should be flowers or gems or... Here, I can talk you through it. If you're making a necklace for your sister, you might try putting a pretty little flower in a small crystal bottle and sealing it with resin.
If you say so. But where would I find a flower that was pretty enough?
Oh, honestly, I don't know much about flowers, but now that I think about it, I remember hearing about a splendid flower that only blooms near Fodlan's throat.
Fodlan's Throat. That's on the eastern edge of the Alliance. I'd have to leave now if I'm gonna make it back in time.
Yeah, that does seem like a bit of a stretch. Okay, let me think. Where'd he go?
Lì
No matter.
prende e va. Va bene.
Aw, are you sure? Thank you so much. You're always so kind to me. I'll have to repay you sometime. Hmm? Lysithia? What are you doing there? Don't tell me you were listening just now and judging me getting
È già presente la bracket.
I've got better things to do. Although, I do wonder why everyone is always so eager to help you. I only ask for help if they offer. I don't ever pressure people. So I've noticed. That's what's
Madonna mia.
I suppose they're just so taken with me, they want to help me out. I see.
Non sono pubbliche, non le posso vedere.
Oh dear.
Ma perché io sono admin?
Argue not to agree with me right away.
Perché io sono admin non posso vedere le cose che vedete voi?
What's clearly true. Everything about your outward appearance is
Ma.
immaculate and well thought out. Even your fingernails are always well kept and painted. No doubt your toenails are the same. I can't tell if you're complimenting me or accusing me of something. And you smell delightful, like candy. Or wait, am I catching a hint of floral? I'm so glad you noticed. It's oil extracted from a flower that only blooms at night. Floral oils, huh? I didn't think they had much use outside of homeopathy and house cleaning. I have some right here, actually. Here, I can give you a splash.
Non me la fa vedere.
There we go. I put it on your wrists, so you'll want to rub them together. Body heat is what activates the scent. Your wrists and your neck are relatively warm, so they're good spots to apply the fragrance. For a very subtle fragrance, you can also putting it under your clothes.
Porca troia.
So, what do you think?
Porca troia.
It's lovely. Now I smell just like you, Hilda. Somehow, this makes me feel a little more mature. Thank you. So that's it. She just wants to feel more grown up. She's hard to read, that one. That smile, though. Who knew she could be so cute?
Oppure, cioè, è terribile sia in winner che in loser. Cioè, è una bracket de merda. In tutti i sensi. Una roba impressionante. No, faccio fare degli esami, già che sto pure. Vabbè, io faccio per l'ultimo. Facciamo fare a Lorenz. Cosa aveva studiato Lorenz per diventare mago? Gendai da Squid è meglio di... Rock Lucadina. Oh, mago, paladino, quindi diventa Dark Knight. Allora. Ne avevo solamente uno. Che brutto che è, mamma mia. Sembra veramente il cattivo di un anime. Poi Lisitea la faccio diventare maga o sacerdote? Penso maga, ok. Quindi Marianne sacerdote invece. Lei brigante. Quello del raid, quando li ricevi tu i raid su Twitch, dici Alex. Leoni invece deve diventare Cavaliere Pegaso, mi pare, sì. Ok. E adesso manco io. Io non ho classi. Boh. Alex, tu non guardi. Ti perdi i momenti migliori. Andiamo di lato. Basta così, credo. Abbiamo fatto tutto quello che c'era da fare. Sono le 4:30. Ho fatto 2 orette e mezza di stream, come mi ero prefissato. Ora vado a preparare le cose per lo sbitto online. Faccio una pausetta e... boh. Stasera sarà pesante. Se devo giocare... sarà veramente, veramente pesante. Infatti in realtà spero di fare lose-lose in maniera non troppo brutale, però onestamente Rock Luca into Dina into Gabriel e chi altro c'era più. Malex sarà una bella gatta da pelare. Davvero bella. Malex secondo me è fatto potto. Chi ha Malex? Perché secondo me è underseedato. C'è la possibilità che faccia top 8. Vediamo un po' dove è Malex. Malex è contro... non lo trovo più. Ah, Skydago. Contro Dina perde. Sì. Che dovrebbe perdere. Quindi Malex poi finisce... ah, no. O batte... se mi batte, batte anche Gabriel, secondo me. Secondo me sì. È una file di lavoro la scorsa settimana. Ma la pubblichiamo adesso, Alex. La pubblichiamo adesso, la bracket. Abilitiamo la chat. Non fate i cazzari. Mi raccomando, Alex. Non so se ti sei già organizzato con qualcuno che stia in call con te, che ti aiuti a gestire il tutto. Perché noi andremo tirati dritti. Dritti, dritti. Tu pensa ai tuoi set. Devi pensare ai tuoi set, Alex. Se ti avanza tempo, puoi appunto streamare gli altri. Però non ti bloccare, fai in modo che scorra quanto più velocemente possibile. Lascia solo ai partecipanti, se sai come fare per abilitarla a 20 persone in croce, fallo, io te lo consiglierei. Io non so come si fa, a meno che non metto manualmente mano uno alla volta. Voglio dire qualcosa mi sono scordato. Devo salvare? O salvo in automatico per sicurezza. Bugia al cazzo, non salvava da mezz'ora. Signori, grazie della compagnia. Ci vediamo fra un'oretta. In realtà penso di andare live anche prima oggi. tipo 10, 5-10 minuti prima, così andiamo veramente stra spediti. Stra spediti. Per altro, per il resto, Cloud, se per i weekly ci organizziamo in PvT. Tipo, se hai già messo i timer, se sono da preparare, se la tua pot è già visibile, tutto, eccetera, eccetera. Detto ciò, penso che sia effettivamente tutto. Ci vediamo più tardi. Shogari, Shogari, Shogari. Ho messo la cosa giusta. Devo capire come si fixava sta cosa perché devo farlo. Adesso lo faccio manualmente per rimanere automatico. Vabbè, bella.